If caramel has ever burned, seized, or made you swear you'd never try it again, you're in the right place. Here's the truth. Once you know what to watch for, homemade caramel isn't scary at all. It's simple, predictable, and surprisingly empowering. This is a classic, no shortcuts caramel made with just sugar, water, butter, cream, and salt. No fancy tools, just calm attention. If you're ready to go from caramel anxiety to glossy confidence, let's make it together. In a small saucepan over medium heat, I combine 1 cup granulated sugar, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Then I add 1/4 cup water, just enough to cover the sugar. At this stage, it looks very unimpressive, basically wet sand, but don't be fooled. Big things are about to happen. I gently stir just until everything is evenly moistened. Then I let it come to a simmer, stirring occasionally until the sugar fully dissolves. This part is very relaxed and friendly. After about 5 minutes, I increase the heat to medium-high and stop stirring completely. From this point on, hands off. I like to think of caramel as a look but don't touch situation. Now comes the waiting game. The mixture slowly goes from clear to pale gold, and then suddenly to a deep, rich amber. Nothing happens for a while. And then everything happens very fast. This is where you stay close and don't answer emails. Caramel has a very short window between perfect and burnt, so trust your eyes more than the clock. If you're using a candy thermometer, you're aiming for about 350 degrees Fahrenheit, but honestly, the color tells you more than the number. When it smells rich and looks like liquid amber, it's ready. And that's the moment I always pull it off the heat. caramel reaches that deep amber color, I remove it from the heat and carefully stir in 4 tablespoons butter, 1/4 cup heavy cream. And this is the moment where caramel likes to show some personality. It will bubble up aggressively, totally normal, slightly intimidating, and not the time to panic. Just go slow, keep stirring, and remind yourself that this is supposed to happen. Here's one of my personal tips. Make sure your butter and cream are at room temperature. Cold ingredients can cause the caramel to seize up, and then you're standing there wondering what you did wrong. Warmish ingredients keep everything smooth and cooperative. I keep stirring until the caramel calms down, smooths out, and turns glossy. This is usually when I relax a little. Once it's shiny and silky, you're in the clear. Then I let it cool slightly. Warm caramel spreads beautifully and settles into an even layer, but hot caramel will run right off the loaf like it's trying to escape. And we definitely want it to stay right where we put it, not dripping onto the counter. One more personal tip while we're here. This caramel is incredibly versatile, so don't feel like it's a one and done situation. I use leftovers for drizzling over pancakes, waffles, ice cream, apple slices, or even stirred into coffee for a little treat moment. If you have extra, you can store this caramel in an airtight container or glass jar in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. It will thicken as it chills, which is totally normal. Just warm it gently in the microwave or on the stovetop, stirring until it loosens back up. And if it looks too thick, a splash of cream brings it right back to life. Homemade caramel is one of those skills that feels intimidating at first, but once you make it once, it becomes something you come back to again and again. Take your time, trust your eyes, stay close to the stove, and don't rush it. Attention really is the most important ingredient here. Thanks for cooking along with me, and I'll see you in the next video.